Just a day before Media Day and the beginning of training camp, the Boston Celtics wrapped up their busy offseason by acquiring veteran guard Jrue Holiday from the Portland Trail Blazers. This move sent shockwaves through the NBA community, and people are excited about what Holiday might bring to the Celtics. So here's the big question. Can he be the game changer that leads the Celtics to their 18th NBA title? Let's dig in and find out. Speaking of game changers, you can significantly impact this channel by simply liking this video and hitting that subscribe button. Your support means a lot. Thanks. With that said, let's get started. In a swift and calculated move, the Boston Celtics secured the services of veteran guard Jrue Holiday from the Trail Blazers. It was a hot pursuit with many playoff caliber teams, such as the Clippers and 76ers, vying for Holiday after it became clear that the Blazers were ready to part ways with him. It seems like the competition drove up the asking price for the 33-year-old point guard, with the Celtics having to give up Robert Williams and Malcolm Brogdon, the reigning sixth man of the year. They also included Golden State's 2024 first-round draft pick and an unprotected 2029 first-round pick in the deal with Portland. The Celtics went all out to get Holiday because they believe in him, and there are good reasons for that. Well, Holiday's no rookie. He's been a solid point guard in the NBA for a whopping 14 years, and we've seen him in action against the Celtics in memorable clashes. Remember back in 2010 when his 76ers took the Celtics to Game 7 in the East Semis? Yeah, that was a taste of the Holiday experience. More recently, he played a crucial role for the Milwaukee Bucks, helping them secure the NBA championship in 2021. Holiday's got an impressive resume, with 2 All-Star nods and 5 All-Defensive Team selections. Last season, he averaged 19.3 points, 7.4 assists, and 5.1 rebounds per game. That's impressive. He's a force to be reckoned with, and his ability to impact games was clear in the Bucks' championship run in 2021. What's even more exciting is that he's now looking to replicate that success in Boston, just like he did alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton in Milwaukee. Holiday's skill set is a match made in heaven for Boston's game plan. He's a reliable ball handler who can do pretty much everything Smart and Brogdon could do, but at a higher level. Plus, his defensive prowess is off the charts, creating turnovers and handling transition plays like a pro. Replacing Marcus Smart, who was traded earlier in the season, is no small task, but Jrue Holiday seems to be the answer the Boston Celtics were looking for. In fact, he might even bring more to the table in certain aspects, particularly on the defensive end. Holiday is one of those rare guards in the NBA who can actually be an upgrade from Smart at his defensive best. Also, with the addition of Derek White, the Celtics are assembling a backcourt featuring 2 all-defensive team members to complement their 2 all-NBA wings, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Furthermore, the frontcourt duo of Kristaps Porzingis and Al Horford adds even more defensive prowess. It's a recipe for another elite defensive unit, considering Celtics finished second in defensive efficiency last season. However, there are some notable losses. While Holiday can help fill the defensive void left by Smart, the Celtics will still miss Robert Williams' ability to protect the rim. Williams, when healthy, possesses a rare combination of shot blocking skills and the agility to guard perimeter players. Even in a season marred by injuries, his impact on the Celtics' performance was evident, with the team boasting a significant net rating when he was on the court. The offseason plan initially involved utilizing double big lineups with rim protection, featuring Porzingis and Horford. But Holiday's arrival is likely to lead to more frequent use of smaller lineups. However, the Celtics will still have the flexibility to pair Porzingis with Horford or backup center Luke Kornet when needed. When you look at the potential lineup combinations, it's enough to give opposing teams nightmares. The Celtics could field a starting 5 that's a contender for the most talented and potent in the league. Derek White, Jrue Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis. This lineup promises an unstoppable offense coupled with exceptional athleticism, tenacity, rim protection, and defensive versatility to shut down opponents. Finding ways to slow down this revamped Celtics team will be a challenging task. They can employ switch-everything lineups that have been a defensive staple for them over the years, or opt for bigger, more imposing units to stifle opponents in the paint, forcing them into settling for contested shots. In addition, Jrue Holiday is more than just a capable scorer. He's a player who thrives in capitalizing on the opportunities created by his teammates. For the Celtics, this is fantastic news. According to Second Spectrum, Holiday was among the top performers when it came to generating points as the ball handler in closeout situations, producing 1.27 points per direct play. In fact, he ranks 7th out of 202 players with at least 250 plays in this category. Interestingly, Kristaps Porzingis finished just behind him in 8th place. But what really stands out is Holiday's ability to create his own shots. A whopping 78% of all his attempts last season were self-created. We're talking about a minimum of 500 attempts. It would be a good sign for the Celtics if this percentage decreases, as it suggests he might take fewer tough shots compared to last year. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The Celtics could face an interesting rotation challenge in the playoffs if they go up against dominant big men like Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Nikola Jokic. In such situations, having the option to bring Derek White off the bench and field two capable bigs simultaneously could be seen as a luxury rather than a problem. Right now, the Celtics have a plethora of lineup combinations at their disposal. These lineups are dynamic, strong defensively, and flexible. While the supporting cast might not look overwhelming on paper, they are well equipped to contribute effectively in complementary roles. Players like Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard, and Svi Mykhailiuk are known for their ability to hit open shots while holding their own on the defensive end. O'Shea Brissett, Jordan Walsh, and Delano Banton bring energy, hustle, and length to the team. Holiday's versatility fits well with all of these players. However, there's an elephant in the room, and that's the issue of player health. The Celtics traded away two valuable role players to Portland and are now placing their trust in an injury-prone Kristaps Porzingis and a 37-year-old Al Horford to anchor the front court. This presents a significant challenge, particularly when considering Robert Williams' impact on the team last season. Williams was a game changer, and during the 2022 finals, the Celtics boasted a +30 net rating when he was on the court, compared to a -54 when he sat. Defensive rebounding, in particular, saw the Celtics shine with Williams in the lineup, and his ability to serve as a lob threat and simplify pick and rolls for Tatum were skills that set him apart. The question now is whether Porzingis can step into some of that role, doing the dirty work, creating second chance opportunities, and contributing with tip-outs and putbacks. Losing Brogdon and Robert Williams will no doubt bring some other new challenges into the mix that weren't there before. But the acquisition of an all-star like Jrue Holiday makes the price paid worth it. Sometimes, to reach the pinnacle, you've got to be willing to part with exceptional assets to become even stronger. Only 5 players from the 2022 Finals roster are left standing, with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum as the lone survivors from the bubble era. However, Mazzulla and his coaching crew, including Charles Lee, who has had experience with Holiday in Milwaukee, have plenty of time to dissect the current roster, establish roles, assign responsibilities, fine-tune the rotation, and develop a style of play that maximizes the talents they have at their disposal. The arrival of Jrue Holiday simplifies this task considerably. His track record speaks for itself, with his teams consistently outperforming opponents when he's on the court. The Celtics now have the luxury of tapping into all aspects of Holiday's game without relying too heavily on any single aspect. There will be moments when he's the fourth option on offense, and games where he won't need to go head-to-head with the opposing team's top scorer. This flexibility is basketball at its finest, elevating the Celtics' potential to a level that they haven't seen in 15 years. While it might seem like a bold statement, especially considering the season hasn't even started yet, the Boston Celtics should now be regarded as the frontrunners to win it all. Sure, there are formidable contenders like the Nuggets, the Suns, the Warriors, and the Bucks out there, but it's genuinely tough to find glaring weaknesses in the Celtics roster compared to the competition. In a nutshell, Jrue Holiday could be the game changer that Boston's been looking for. And the best part is that by signing Holiday, the Celtics also prevented their playoff rivals like the Heat, Sixers, Warriors, and Clippers from getting significantly better. I'm excited to see how he integrates into the team and contributes to their success this season. What are your thoughts on this? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. See you in the next video.